Welcome back. This is Lone Wolf, and we're playing Vintage Story 119.7. That glass pane, so let's put that in. Okay. So we took a look at this, and it's not July 6th in the middle of the day. It's going to be beginning of July 7th. So July 6th midnight, July 7th, 00 hour in that region. So we've got some more to do. So found part of what we need to get to steel. The other part of what we need to get to steel is quartz. Quartz should be easy. If I'm going to... Oh no, oh that's what that... Okay. Get that piece of dirt back. I didn't mean to leave my cellar in a non-seller situation, but clearly I did. Alright, so we're just going to process more hides that we just happen to have. Whatever. So yeah. We've got the red meat that's getting ready to spoil, and we've got the berries that have started spoiling. We're going to toss them away. Just because I expect that I'll find plenty of berries along the way. But I think what I want to do is, in fact, grab the next oldest bunch of... Let's just take half of it. I know should probably take the whole thing, because this stuff is it's less than half the nutrition that this is. This is 280 and this is 120, so we're just going to take all the bush meat. Now, someone said something in the post. Well, look at that. So normally to get the whatever you have on your back, you have to be looking at nothing and hold control or hold shift, and then it'll go on your back. But if I'm looking at this and I hold shift, guess what it does? It puts it there. But if I hold shift and control, wow, and now that goes on my back. Oh, that is such a great tip to have. I found that tip posted by someone on one of Hypnotic's episodes, and wow, what a great tip to know. If I had bothered to go in and look at Carry On and read of its new things or whatever, I would have learned all that, but I didn't. So really great to have learned that anyways, even though I didn't put the effort forth to do it. I was smart enough to read and try it. Okay, what's a good way down? This is a good way down. Okay. Okay, as well, because I'm okaying to the music and turning the volume down so I don't hear it, but you get to listen to it. Just not a song that I want to hear again. Or ever again. I guess I could make that simple statement for sure. Alright, so we got that guy behind him. We got more out here. And somewhere along the way going to... Well, I'm going east right now. Based on Alright, so it is 3:20 and the sun is now setting that way. That means that's west. That means this is east. And the sun, this is July. I mean, yeah, this is east. And we've got pylons, as I prefer to call them, or pillars. I really don't care what they're called. Things that help me find my way back to where all of my important things are kept. It's all that matters. We got 2 there, and then it's further east. Well, I don't know. I'm going this way. I've got markers that tell me how to get back home, so it doesn't really matter where I am as long as I can find my way back home. It's all good. I'm going this way. This is where I had just found bauxite, so now I have plenty of bauxite. One thing I have not done any of up to this point is collect resin. Now that I have bauxite, I have the potential to make steel from my iron. And in order to do that, one of the things that you have to make is a pulverizer. And I don't actually know if a pulverizer can even be operated by hand. I honestly don't know. And even if it can be, and again, I don't know, because you have to do 2 things with a pulverizer. Well, I was going to say you have to do kind of 2 things at once, but maybe not really. Okay, get out of the peatway dirt. You have to feed it, and somehow it has to be rotated. The rotational part is what I have no idea how that can be done by hand. I don't know how you can rotate a pulverizer by hand. I know you can stick something in it for it to pulverize, unless you have something rotating the toggle, I'm pretty sure it's called. Then the pulverizer pounders aren't going to be pounding on whatever is in there for it to pound. Oh, look at all this resin around here. I really don't know how much resin. I never bother to pay attention and come up with counts of, oh, I need this many of this. I just get enough of it, if that makes any sense. Well, I really didn't mean to dig you out, but that's okay. And tossing you out. Resin up here, and I need to get just high enough to collect the resin. Not put dirt blocks there. Okay. Anyways, I have no idea, but I have been collecting fat from the beginning. I've eaten some of it. Mostly what I've done is just kept it, and I have a really quite a fair size supply. Like in, half a stack or something like that, 30 plus pieces of resin, fat, I mean. Like I said, I've not collected 1 piece of resin until just now. So, who knows? If I'm going to make any kind of windmills somewhere along the way, I need the resin and I need the fat. Of course, what I'm going to need even more than all of those is, of course, flax fibers to be able to make sails. But I did watch in this current playthrough that GG Beyond is doing. I watched him make Watched him make a windmill that he just put on the side of a hill, not up very high at all. Like one set of sails on it or something, I don't know. And you know what? That was all it took to make it work for him. So I don't have to go nuts like I always do. The windmills. Oh, look at that beautiful soil. I'll go smell it, but I've done that too much recently, and it's probably really creepy. Anyways, I do want steel. I want steel, if nothing else, than to just simply upgrade my chest that I carry all of my worldly belongings. It's an iron chest right now, and if I upgrade it to a steel chest, that should give me four more. Right, so 48, and I think that the iron chest is 44. I don't know. Oh, 40. It would give me 8 more slots. Oh, well, so you can see why having the steel upgrade is so valuable. Lots of vegetables out here. I think right now, really, the only thing I'm looking for is to collect resin. I really doubted until just recently, because I just found bauxite, whether I'd even be able to make steel or not. But right now I'm so psyched up about making steel because I think it's become possible. An artisan trader. Well, hello. Yeah, I hate having to answer a question before I can just talk to these guys. Some clever thing Tyron did, and you know, God bless him. It's his game, he can do whatever the hell he wants. Doesn't mean I have to like everything he does. No, it does not. What is this? Is this chert or bauxite? Okay, bauxite, okay. So I collected 4 stacks of bauxite, and that's more than enough to get me... Oh, crap. It's more than enough to get me a cementation furnace. Tier 1. But really, I don't want to go Tier 1. Tier 2, the only difference between Tier 1 and Tier 2 is that I find olivine, and olivine just shouldn't be the hard thing to find in this game. Find peridotite, you should be able to find olivine, but you know what, it's not guaranteed, right? Of course, you've heard me say this all before if you've been watching, especially the last episode where I've been going on about steel, because I found bauxite. So, sue me for being excited. I am very excited. I'm excited because I'm getting leather. Give me 4 more storage here, so I'll have these 4 more slots. And believe me, it makes a difference. Oh, I didn't grab any bread, okay. So we're going to be short on grain nutrition right now. So I'm just looking for the resin. Looking for anything else that's useful. But specifically right now, I think that's, you know, I'm excited. I'm excited. Even if I never made a steel tool, having that chest upgraded to steel, holy cow, what a difference. Oh, look at all the resin out here. Yeah, having 8 extra slots to carry my entire world's belongings with me. Yeah, that makes a difference, people. 8 slots. You start out with none. As soon as you start getting more inventory, you just like, oh my gosh, this is great. And then you somehow you get more, and oh my goodness, then you, oh, I got a few more. Well, let me tell you, 8 is more than just a few more. Didn't take that. And of course the 4 that I'm going to get in my personal inventory, you know, that's 12 extra slots between the two. There's the big monster that it was out here. But I didn't go east enough, nor did I care if I could see it or not, because I know where I'm at right now. And I have the markers to help me get back to where my stuff is, so that's all that mattered. Not whether I could see that one or not specifically. Do you have any resin on you? It's fun to actually be interested in resin. It's really weird to just bypass resin as though it's nothing. Resin has always been important for my playing because of the automation that you get through the windmills, which requires a resin. Looks like we're going on a little swim. I did turn the clouds off. I'm going to turn them back on. I did that just so that I could actually see where the sun was, because all the days that I've been looking recently, I could never see the sun to help me figure out what direction I was going. So did that. And I'm not against the clouds, but every once in a while, I mean, I should see the sun once in a while. It's the middle of freaking summer, people. I should be able to see the sun. It shouldn't be cloudy and gloomy all the time. So while we're thinking about it, weather effects, clouds, they're back. Whether there's any in the sky or not is a whole different question, but if some show up in the sky, then I'll see them. Cannot recommend Apache's mods highly enough. Apache makes absolute quality every time. Every mod is quality that he makes, because he tests his stuff. He knows how to do good work. I've never had a problem with any of his mods, and they're useful enough that they're worth donating him for too. Just saying. Just saying. The guy works hard. You enjoy his stuff. You've got a couple bucks, send some his way. Well deserving. What is that? Is that blueberry? Oh my gosh. Well, that means I'm in wolf country, by the way, of course. Which is not news. Without seeing the blueberry, I pretty much felt like I was in wolf country already. We are definitely getting some resin here, people. And that's a happy thing for me. Got them in a spot where there's the pine trees. Well, I mean, the acacia trees now have resin. They didn't used to, but I don't care what the source of the resin is. I'm glad that now that I'm looking for it, I'm finding some. You can spend a long time looking for it, just like you could any of the metals. I need to go up one more at least. Can I get to you now? So. Now I can get to you. This was a normal playthrough. I'd just leave the ladder there because I'd be coming back for more resin from there anyways, but this is... Oh, there's my friend. Friends, I now hear multiple wolves howling. It's grain. We need grain. We don't have any on us, so we're just going to eat bush meat instead. We continue looking for resin. There's the place where I got bauxite from. I'm here. I should at least look to see if I can find a crate to open with some rusty gears in it, but I don't see any. That's as much looking as I want to do. Yes, bauxite. Thank you for revealing yourself to me, bauxite. Glad that I was able to some of your yumminess. Oh, what kind of bear are you? I think you're a black bear, not a sun bear. Well, you do have the face though, so you're kind of telling me you're sun bear. Until I know, I can't relax around you, but I don't think the black bears have the brown face that this guy has. Ooh, that is a black bear. They do have the brown face that this guy has, and that is a black bear. 100%. Yep. Don't want to tangle with him. I've almost got leather, and the last thing I need to do is get in a bear encounter and die. I don't want to fight the wolves either. I don't want to do anything to die right now. But I especially don't want to get into it with that bear. Wolves, yeah, I have a shot at killing the wolves. Yeah, maybe I can kill the bear, maybe I can't kill the bear. And I guess at least it's a black bear instead of a brown bear, because black bears are easier to kill. But I don't want to kill any of them. I don't want to risk my life right now. All. Definitely in a mode of be safe rather than take risk. I'm much more risk adverse. What the heck? Matters. Risen. Though there are wolves about because they've been singing to me. Don't want to meet them. And they sounded like they were coming from, generally this direction over here. I'm not going to go very far this way, but I am going to play so conservative that I could, I don't even let myself get the materials that I'm out here looking for. Oh, a dead bunny rabbit. Could have been from the bear. Could have been from the wolves. There's a wolf right there. A problem I was having with wolves on 119.4 was that I'd kill the wolf that I saw, but then there'd be at least one more wolf that I never saw, and I'd be, harvesting the wolf that I just killed while starting to be attacked by the ones that I never saw. So there are multiple wolves here. If I can do this quickly enough. Stop that, Tyron. You screwed it up to where when I squat now, you make me rotate, which I hate. Okay, wolf's there. Okay, come on, wolf. Oh my god. So, you know what I can do? Okay, this isn't a bear. I think bears can climb ladders. I don't know. But wolves are not ladder climbers. Hello. Okay, so he got a bite at me, but now he's here. And he should be aggroed to where he comes to attack me, and I should be able to kill him up here safely. If he follows the pattern, he will be back. He will come back to get me while he's gone. Maybe he's not going to come back. Oh, dang it. I had the wrong thing. Hey, you beautiful wolf. I do intend to kill you. I know you intend to kill me. Are you a different wolf? I think you're a different wolf, by the way. And I think I just lost it. Here's a third wolf. Of course, the circle was not tight. Okay. Which means that when I threw my spear, it went wide. It went wherever it wanted to. It wasn't focused on this wolf. And I do have one spear out there that I gotta find, but I'm very confident that there's a wolf out there. In the area. I think it landed here in the pond. No, there was a wolf right over there. And I do want my spear back. Well, how far could that spear have gone? They can go a long way. There it is. Yes, in the pond. Okay. But did I collect? I don't know why I collected that. Okay. Spear in hand. This is not the wolf that I attacked before, I don't think. Oh, it was not the one I attacked before, but somehow I killed them both. And lived to tell the tale. Wow. So you could ask yourself rightly, Wolf, why did you decide to attack these wolves and not just leave them be? The answer is because they're where the resources are that I'm hunting for are at right now. And so if I'm going to be out here, the only way I can be safe is if I kill the wolves. I didn't kill the bear because the bear could have killed me back far too easily. I know there is one more wolf. Got 2 pups. I have all my spears. I've collected a good amount of meat to feed myself with. Speaking of feeding, I should do that. Oh, I should heal myself too. In order to do that, I've got to drop some stuff. Drop the chest. I need to move things out of here. I don't need sticks. The fat. Let's see. Oh, it was the little pile of dirt. Yeah, the little pile of dirt I didn't want to get rid of. Okay. Oh, did I leave? Yes, I did. I did leave just enough to take my armor off. But I didn't leave enough. Oh, I guess yeah. Okay, that any more healing right now will be wasteful. So, not going to use another bandage right now. Okay. I'd like to find the wolf that went this way. And kill it and not die to it. I don't want to look for it just for fun. I have no idea how far they go when they've been injured like that. And I don't know if they kind of wander back to where the encounter started from either. I don't know their behavior that well. But I know it went this way. If it sees me, it will likely attack me again. But I think I have to only hit it one time to finish it off. You come down here. No, but there's a ruin down here. There's a cute little bunny rabbit. Probably stuck down here. And then I'm probably not going to do anything about getting it out of here. Is that okay? So the only reason I want to come down here is just to look for rusty gears. Being none. Don't think me cruel. I'm putting it out of its misery. Oh. Oh. My friend. My friend is singing to me. Friend. I'd very much like to finish that guy off. While I'm at it, let us get rid of that. So I did not, I guess I'm going to turn the volume up so I can get, if it sings to me again, I might have a better idea of the direction. The volume down too low because music I didn't want to hear was playing. But for directionality, it helps to have the volume up. And it might not even be the one that I have encountered that made that howling, of course. I'm honestly spending more time looking for the wolf than I actually care about the wolf. But if I have a chance to take it, finish it off, I would love to do that. Perhaps what I'm going to do is get back to looking for resin. And doing my best to avoid the bear that we have seen most recently. Found that guy before, didn't we? Fat free. Little pig, thank you for not being aggressive towards me. Okay, so directionally, the only thing I got was this direction, and it did not sound near me at all. Could just be a whole separate set of wolves. Or it could be the wolf that I injured. Okay, well, bear was over here. So let us do keep eye on bear, out for bear. I want to engage him. It. I didn't see it go this way, saw it go that way. Oh crap, there's the bear. Should be safe from 4 high. Oh, I just barely went over him. I don't know if, I think I have, oh crap. Well, I'm not going to have enough spears to kill him if I let him go out there. And I have just not enough to finish him. Okay, so I'm going to try to come down and pick up some spears, get my butt back up there, and try to finish him off, because I think he's 1 hit away. And I want him done. It wasn't just 1 more hit. It wasn't just 2 more hits. It's 3 more hits. Okay, thank goodness I got 3 spears then, huh? Definitely was not looking to kill the bear. But he's just too dangerous to have him wandering around. Oh, you stupid animation. Okay. I have all my spears. So now let's harvest the bear. Just makes it so much safer for me to be out here. So I can actually do that. And they won't despawn that way. So by the way, bears in real life do not give bush meat. They give red meat. They give the same meat as a pig. It tastes like pork. I live in an area where people hunt bears and eat bears in real life. Sure as hell is not bushmeat. So, Tyron, you got that wrong. Sorry, not sorry. Okay. I've never hunted a bear. I've never encountered them, but when I've been out hunting deer, my hunting partner has run into a black bear, and he did have his tag to hunt black bear. He was just slightly unsure of whether they were still in season. In other words, he had a permit, but is it still legal to harvest the bear? And he chose to not harvest it, and he was right. Yeah. The season had just ended like days before, so for him, he didn't shoot it. Good for him, the bear didn't come at him, because then you are going to shoot the bear. You got to protect yourself. And humans come first for me. That's my motto, humans first. Give space for everything else to go and enjoy its life too. We don't have to be everywhere in the world. There's room for wildlife too. Let's let the wildlife live too. And what most people would think without giving it too much thought is that, oh, you hunters, you're the worst problem for wild animals. Actually, hunters are the ones most interested in preserving the wildlife because we like to go out them and eat them, and so we want them to not disappear from the wild. So what might seem like a logical thought actually is not correct. Oh, look at that. Huh. What are you? Small purple carpet. Well, if I had a permanent base, I'd do something with you. Maybe I'll put it in the place where I'm hanging out right now. I don't know if I'm going to tear that place down. I don't think I'll ever come back to it again, but I don't think I'm going to tear it down. I don't think it specifically needs to be torn down. Yes. Yes. Sure, but we're going to have to toss something to get the chest off the back. Then we can take such things. Okay. What else was in that? Yeah, the cattails, you know. Did I use any bandages? Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to have some cattails combined with horsetail that I've been finding everywhere, but now that I'm looking for it, I might not find. Oh, but look what I did find. Ha ha! Ha ha ha! I'm gonna just need, you know, that much more of this stuff. Thank you, because that's what I needed. I'm gonna need just that much more of this stuff to make a windmill with, so... okay, yeah, so the sticks don't need to be here. We've got a spot already here ready to keep those for us. I don't think I need the fat on me. Resin, do I need it on me? No. I am grateful that I got that black bear taken care of. Because now I don't feel that my life is threatened like I did feel before. A black bear or a bear where you don't know where it is? You're darn right that's a risk to your life. At least I was aware that there was one, so that was helpful. So instead of checking all four sides, you can just do this. You're looking at the log, you look at the top center, it says pine log, blah, 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 blah. If it has resin in it, it will say, you know, resin filled or whatever. It'll let you know that there's resin there. So you don't actually have to go around all four sides of the log to know if it has resin. Just FYI. Now, my thing said that I only needed 2. There we go. We're not going to hold the place for that. No, we're not going to take you with us. I did want to top off my bandages. Kind of need to top off my hunger too. Got lots of meat. And that's going to be the burn thing. I do have these berries. Now I see that I need to put in my belly before they go rotten or get no benefit from. I'm going to take all the grain. Bread is a really good thing. And corn flour, I'd love to take you with me, but you know I'm not going to. Really just looking for more pine, looking for more resin. But we do have a good amount of resin right now. I'm just not sure how much I need. Now, the way GG Beyond does it, he does it so fast I can't even keep up with it in his videos. I guess if his eyes are good enough to do it. The speed that he does it, God bless him. I can't process it that fast. If you're not willing to break some of the leaves on a pine tree, you'll miss tons of resin too. Resin. Ooh, big sneeze. And yeah, that was, pardon me, was what was coming out. But yeah, I mean, resin isn't just sitting out in the open. It's not always exposed. But that's the top of that tree, so there's no reason to break any of that stuff down. But yeah, you gotta, if you are serious about finding resin, I hope you're serious about breaking pine leaves too. You know, pine branches, they're not leaves. Pine doesn't have leaves, they have needles. They have needles, not leaves. So, yes, they have seeds. They're called pine cones. They don't produce leaves. That's pine leaves. That is incorrect. Not that I care. I actually don't care. You know, correct is correct and incorrect is incorrect. If you care, there you go. Maybe you haven't grown up around pine trees. I don't know. Not everybody lives where there's forest in the real world. So yes, pines do not have leaves. They have pine needles. They make pine cones. Oh, there we go. Which is its seed. And what happens when there's a fire is the pine cone opens up and releases all of its seeds. And that's how it repopulates the forest. So as much as we fight forest fires, we're not... Yeah, I saw that coming. Am I actually going to have to kill you, though? Thank you. I have no grain with me, so I guess I have to eat the grain for the best health that I can have. It's not like I have no grain sitting at home. How good you were to bear. I guess I'll have to find one of these logs that has resin in it and show you what it does to the tooltip. Because the tooltip will tell you that it has resin. Yeah, right here. So you're coming along, you're looking at log, you're scanning up, you're going to the next log, next log, next log, next log. But oh, something changed. And it tells you leaking pine with resin. I didn't have to see it, right? The tooltip told me it was there. So you don't have to go around and look at every side of a pine tree. Oh my god. More freaking wolves. Not surprising, I am in their home. Now you know how to find resin without looking at every side of the pine tree. That's what you were hoping to learn, huh? Everyone watching this probably already knows that, though. No idea who my audience is because I don't really hear much from my audience. I know some of my audience plays. I assume everybody that's watching plays. I don't know. I watched lots and lots of video to learn how to play this game. And then when I played on a server, I had lots of people to ask lots of questions of. And I did, and they were happy to help. And no, I do not believe that Apiary is the only server worth playing on out there. I have played, I guess I haven't been correct when I've said that's the only server I've played on, because that's not true. I have played on Tyron server. Tops, or Tops, whatever it's called, is a public server. And I have played on that, and I will not play on that because it didn't take long for me to run into people that love to steal my things. I had a friend on and we were chatting back and forth. No one was around me. I mean, you look at the map and you can see if there are players near you. And I had mentioned that I'd found some resource. And not 5 minutes later did I go back to collect it, but it was already gone. So there again, leaking pine with resin. So after I harvest it, it'll say leaking pine, but it won't say with resin. So it changes after you've harvested it. So if you go back to the same pine tree and it says leaking pine, but it doesn't say with resin, well, there's no resin there for you to collect. I think we have quite a bit of resin. I mean, unless I go crazy, well, that's not that much resin. That's a half stack. So I want it here so that I can look how many I have without having to take the dust off my back. Anyways, I won't play on that server. That server was nothing but bad experience to me. I don't remember why it was that I went and played on there, but there was a reason for it. Something was wrong somewhere. Apiary was down, you know, their internet provider. I don't remember what it was, but it wasn't because I didn't want to play on Apiary. Apiary just wasn't an option at that moment, as I recall. And I know I saw resin over here. So if this is a normal playthrough, I am putting a waypoint at every resin-bearing tree. And I've had routes where I could collect by just going through to the trees that I had already found resin on, going back to them. I could collect 100 resin in a trip, right? Because I had searched, and every time I'm out, you know, I'm still looking for all the trees that aren't marked as resin. How well did I look? You know, did I eliminate every tree? Anyways, you know, by the time I was done, I could make one trip there, and I could come back with 100 resin. Absolute truth. There's a piece up too tall for me. And so something like that, I would just leave my ladders out there, and I didn't care that other people came and, you know, used ladders. There was somebody that was going around and putting a ladder on every resin-bearing tree, or they would put a torch on every resin-bearing tree. While I didn't do those things, I mean, yeah, I definitely made sure that I knew where they were. And then on Symphony on Apiary, somebody put a mod on that made it so that every pine tree, all I'd have to do is put my knife in my hand and scratch the log, and every log that I did that to would bear resin. Kind of, I know. To me, it was not a positive thing, it was a negative thing. It made so that resin didn't matter. You could just have as much of it as you wanted. If you have a pine tree, you could have all the resin you wanted, basically. Because resin will not grow on the pine trees that you plant. In case you don't know that, it will only grow on world-generated trees. I didn't realize that. And you know, one of my early worlds, I took down all the pine trees knowing I was going to replant them. Well, I replanted them, and I was just thinking, man, I'm going to have so much resin. Didn't have one drop of resin because, you know. Then I went and read the documentation or looked something up somewhere. Then I learned that, oh, world gen only, right? So, pine trees you plant will not grow resin. But with that mod, they will. Every log can produce resin. Just scratch a log and it'll produce resin. Anyways, I think, well, if you haven't heard me talk about Symphony, I think Symphony was a big failure. They had 40 plus mods on it. It was ridiculous. But I had made a commitment to play with some people on the next Apiary server. So I did that, and I enjoyed my time with them. But I did not like the server. I did not like the server. Not only that, I didn't like the server. Eat these before they turn into nothing. Eat these to bring my grain nutrition up. Now it's time to eat some vegetable. Okay. What I even, you know, in the end, pretty much, you know, mostly what I did was just kind of ignore all the stupid mods and. Oh, look at that. This is why you have to break branches on a pine tree. And pine trees do have branches, they just don't have leaves. Sorry, Tyron, you're wrong about that. Maybe it's too hard to write code to refer to pine leaves as branches. Whatever. No, I don't actually care. They can be called whatever they want. It doesn't bother me. Why do you keep bringing it up, Wolf? I don't know. Because I'm supposed to keep talking as I play. And I don't always have fresh ideas or things to say, so things get repeated sometimes. It throws me off when he added this spotty moss layer. Now that changes the label as you're scanning the logs. And then that kind of catches you. Oh, something changed. And then you have to go and see, well, what was it now? It's not the end of the world. I have 21 resin. Guess I kind of had a goal. Maybe I'd get 32. If I don't get 32. Or did I talk to this guy already? I have no idea. Commodities trader, huh? So 1 gear each for resin is what he's selling resin at. Thanks, dude. Sorry, no sale here. Okay. Today is the 6th, alright. And the 7th was the day that the... Alright, so it's 18, so that is east. Which makes that south. West, and my home is west from here. As I've been wandering through all that, I can't say that I've specifically been keeping track of where I'm at. think I'm farther north than I realize, but I'm not sure about that. I do not recognize this mountain range here. I don't recognize that lake. So I don't recognize where I'm at, but I'm quite confident that I've been working my way north. So to solve finding where I am, I will either get up high on something and see one of my pillars, or I'll just ladder up, or whatever. Does look like an interesting cave to explore. But in order to see anything, I have to be, like above whatever the highest thing is. So this is not a good place to try to find out where I am. Specifically, I feel that I generally know where I am. But, of course, I want to verify that. I want to validate that. But yes, I honestly don't know where I am right now. Except that wherever the sun just disappeared to. 19, so that means it's 7 o'clock at night. Wasn't the sun just right over here? It's July 5th. The sun should be high in the sky still. Chiron's timing for the sunrises and sunsets don't jive with my experience of reality. I mean, he has the sun coming up at 3 a.m. sometimes. If you're in the extreme north or south, then I suppose that could happen. Wow, I really don't know where I am. So what I'm trying to do right now is kind of get around this endpoint here so that I can see what's over that way. Because in my brain, that's the way I kind of need to go, because I feel like I've been going this way. But I also... Oh, look at that. Cool ruin. I wasn't paying that much attention at one point. It's all true. I kind of let my guard down a bit. And so... I mean, where is the sun? It's 8 o'clock at night in July. The sun should be up. I don't have a shadow. Well, wherever I am, my base should be west of me. I believe that. I must have come very far east because, I haven't seen any of this terrain before. So I guess I'm going to go, if that's east, I guess I'm going to go south because I feel like I've gone north. And I certainly feel comfortable, but I'm not necessarily correct. You've seen me get lost in this Let's Play before. I hope I'm not lost again. But this is what my gut is telling me. I do know where I just was. I can get back into that forest right over there. What was that about? Seriously, you're attacking me? I hope you like death, because that's what I intend to give you. Boy, I'm moving so fast. Oh my gosh. Of course, I have a second one beating the crap out of me. And what did I do? Nothing. I just showed up. And now we've got a hyena there too. Okay. I'll take the red meat. But I'll also take my spears back. It is a hyena, yes, yes. Huh. Let's place a ladder. No, let's not place a ladder. If you're playing in survival mode and you ever get lost, I would question whether you should be playing this game or not. You've got the map, you've got the coordinates, you can make waypoints. Why wouldn't you make a waypoint for your base? I can't imagine why, but at any rate. Come on. Oh, I do have logs. I can make fire and cook this stuff. This stuff is 35% spoiled. I need to do this. I need to do this now. Don't want to do it right next to the hyenas, though. It's being a little bit of a high spot. I didn't mean to get another piece of grass. I don't want another piece of grass. Come on. If my understanding is correct, Tyrant has changed what happens with stuff that has started spoiling. In the past, you could take meat that was spoiling, cook it, and it would have its full life expectancy back, and everything just be hunky-dory. So let's see what this first piece of meat turns into. I do need to take the chest off still, though. I just didn't want to be over there by the hyena. So I've got this stuff that's 8% spoiled. Apparently, I'm not doing great feeding myself. I got turned around in those big thick woods. 9 hours, okay? So it's not turning it back into something glorious at all. Let's not bother cooking that. Let's cook this. Let's get rid of that garbage. And this is turning into garbage. Less than an hour. Whatever. Goodbye. Can I be honest and say that it kind of feels like things are piling up on me right now? In all sincerity, I don't know where I am. I can do something that's free to do. Put my ladders up, and I can get up as high as I can get with them. And I can get up and see what I can see. And if I need to, I can make more ladders and get up even higher. I don't think I'm going to see a pillar. I think I'm very far away from my pillars. I think I have wandered very, very far off the path. Holy crap, I took that much damage from those dumb pigs? Oh my goodness. Did I mention anything about feeling like things are piling up on me right now? Well, it's true. It does feel like things are piling up. Not panicking or anything yet. It'll be a long time before I panic. Well, I don't think I'll ever panic. I don't know. Panicking won't help me, so I don't know why I would panic. But, I mean, I could certainly get to the point where I'm pretty upset. Yeah, I'm in total unknownville. I'm in total unknown territory. I think I need to go back to that forest and kind of try to work my way back through there a bit. What am I taking damage from? Am I cutting two ladders down at the same time, and so I'm falling too far? Therefore, I'm taking fall damage? all bull crap on that, by the way. That just might be the tension building up in me. Hey, where's the rest of my ladders? There we go. 63 is the number. You got 62. Let's see if we can't find the missing. Okay, so you are spoiled. And you are spoiled. And I've got one ladder rung to find. Imagine I'll find it. You're done cooking, okay. Get you out of there. I had the chest off my back. I'm not sure why I picked it back up. Until I need the space, I can keep the grass too. Oh my gosh. Okay. What you just saw there was me not really. That was probably the result of me. How do I lose one ladder rung? Shall I ladder up and try to see where that ladder rung is? Is it stuck up in the sky? That's happened before. There it is. All right. Okay, so I'm going to do what I can do to try to get back to familiar territory, but I really screwed up again. When I got into that dense forest and I was talking about all this stuff and just looking at the pine trees, that is the time when I quit paying attention to where am I, and I let that out of my head. So, what I know is I came from over there. That's where I'm going to go back to. That does puzzle me, that stupid piece of leaf sitting up there. Alright, so here we go. Watching me try to find my way back to all my precious things again. Good grief, Wolf. Just because I'm pissed off right now, how about that? I'm a jackass right now. Okay, what do I need to eat? I need to eat berries. These are all but dead. I need to eat vegetables. Okay, those are 19, those are 14, whatever. I'm going to eat the one that frees up a slot sooner than the other one. And I have no grain, so... Right, I have no grain. So the next thing I'm going to eat, well... I should eat these next. Alright, go back to the forest, Wolf, where you came out of. So this is what I also need. I need the quartz, but right now I couldn't give a rat's butt about it. If I want to do steel, I need that. Look at that rift forming right in front of my face. So I did this completely wrong when I came out of this forest. And when I was in the forest, I let go for long enough to honestly not remember where I was at and how to get back where I had just walked through and all that. It's going to be hard to find something recognizable here because just forest. Now if I can find some resin missing from some trees, that could at least give me a clue. But yeah, I guess I didn't think I was walking out to where I was when I came out of here, but yeah, I'm still going to collect resin. Just because I might not know exactly where I am, and maybe my stomach's in a bunch right now, that doesn't mean I'm not going to still play the game in a way to benefit myself. Came up over that really tall bridge over there. Look at that. Then I came down it. That's probably where I kind of lost my location. So I'm going back generally how I think I came through here. So this is me trying to re-step traces that I have no landmarks to follow. Didn't hear bees before. Pretty sure I was deeper in this way. So this is me just purely relying on what I'm Okay, great. Hi, you SOB. Oh my gosh. Didn't need you. I didn't want you. I don't want the next one that's growling at me right now. Come on, I pressed 5. You need to die, Wolf. I need to not lose you. You need to die. The problem is you get to go lower than I do. So you get to keep walking when I get stuck by a stupid bush. And now I'm down 1 spear. Not that I can't make one. Where are you, you piece of crap? I don't have much of a sense of humor about any of this right now. Go away! Yes, I'm right by a temporal rift, but it's not really doing much to me. Oh, I gotta get closer because of the stupid bug from Tyron. Okay, so I was following the wolf and I got over here somewhere. And then it went away. Okay, whatever. Don't give a crap. I do give a crap that I lost a spear. If you come at me, pig, I am going to be pissed. Yeah. Well, this is one of the realities of being in a forest. You can't see a damn thing, right? I can't see where I'm going. I can't see... I couldn't see anything as I was coming into it either. I know there were redwoods where I was at, where I knew where I was at. I see some redwoods over here. All I can do is try. I know I was going the wrong way. The way I was headed. Oh, do these... I hope these look familiar. Because they seem like they look familiar. Now, where did I come from this way? I know there were redwoods. Yeah, I remember looking at you, so I am back to a familiar place. That doesn't mean that I have found myself. Ah, I have found myself. Breathe deeply, Wolf. And thank God for a good sense of direction. In real life and in game. Yeah, I gotta be more careful. I also need to make another spear. Because the amount I'm playing with is the minimum that I feel like I should be playing with. Too many things take too many hits to kill. At least my spears are in good condition. Oh my gosh. Wolf, you freaking moron. Freaking moron. Alright, so that gives me 23. 10. And a couple pieces of flax green to eat. But I need to eat this stuff first. Oh my gosh. Wolf, stop doing that. Oh my goodness. And yeah, we're exactly where I knew we were. Thank goodness for a sense of direction. Oh my gosh. I mean, I was weighing heck that way. What are you? Pig, wolf, bear, cow. Okay, good. So we have virtually one more entire day before the first batch of leather is done. Whether I stick around for the second batch or not. We did find quartz. I'm reminding myself. It's just so hot that if I don't cook my meal quickly, it'll just be rot. And what meat, if I don't cook it quickly enough, it's just going to turn to rot. Not necessarily what I want to do right now, but I am also kind of trying to settle myself down a little bit. It's true. Okay, so we ate the berries. Eat a little bit of grain. Oh, damn pigs. Now, what was it that just got me? Was it pigs again? What did I just... Oh, the wolves. Jeez. Killed one, which is what I'm cooking. Got 2 shots in, or 3 into the other one. And then I got stopped by a stupid leaf. But I didn't get to kill that one. Well, I know if I go that way, which home is also that way, right? But home is that way, not just that way. I wouldn't mind getting my hands on that quartz. And I wouldn't mind getting my armor back. What are you doing, mouse? Yeah, Wolf is a little uptight right now. Sorry. It's all true, though. Yeah, this has 4 days. This has 4 days. It's the garbage I should eat to get an inventory slot open. I'm grateful for the garbage. It's keeping me alive. Alright. In real life, I have a big bellyache right now. It is just, for me, it is so important to not lose everything I have worked for in this game because of me being stupid and not keeping track of where I am, where stuff is. It's important enough that it just gave me a bellyache. Not saying that to show what a big wuss I am. Doing that because, yeah, playing this and being successful at this, I mean, I've worked so hard, I don't want to give up everything that I've done in this game just because of a moment of stupidity or a moment of just relaxing too much. Well, that says home isn't this way, but home is that way. Oh, my goodness. Would love to find some grain right now, which means I'd love to go where I haven't been before and find some grain. I might get grain from that. Nope, just a seed. Haven't practiced early harvest of flax products. I don't see any of my pylons right now. I know there's one. Okay, so I mean, I know. Okay, I see that one which says go this way. I saw the one back over here that said, you know, go this way. So it's not that I'm lost. I'm just not going to take any chances right now. I'm going to be more conservative right now than I want to be. I want to be less conservative right now because I want to find some grain. I have grain at home. Not like I'm going to die from a lack of grain, because I have grain. I just have none with me. And I don't want my health to deteriorate too far because of poor nutrition. There's some grain right there. And so that's why I want to go in a direction, in a spot where I haven't been before, because if I've been there, I've already collected the grain. Thank you, world. Vintage Story is generous. It's also a real bitch to you if you're not paying attention. Okay, so we see that one back there, and now we see that one there, right? And I've gone around the lake this way before, which we're not at right now, but there's a lake. Oh, yeah, you can see the lake. So I guess I want to go around it on the far side this time. Got to get down off this high point, preferably without taking damage. Very happy to have all the flax I can get my hands on, especially with the thought of making a windmill. Oh, look at you, beautiful stuff. If you're chicken, you're running around like your head's cut off. And I'm not even paying any attention to you. I'm scaring you to death, and I wish you weren't being scared to death, because that's doesn't give me joy to scare you to death like that. This might not have been the best choice, but we'll work our way through it. Is there a way down over here? Yeah, there's a way down. Even if I take a little damage because I'm not being that careful. Let's swim in the lake for a bit and just get over to where I haven't been. That's what I want to do right now. Just making sure I'm not eating grain when I actually have a full grain nutrition bar. Okay, so I'm done eating the grain right now. And my nutrition bar says it wants vegetable. And I will find, along the way, I will find berries. I have confidence. Anyways, we're going this way. Look at all those beautiful pylons helping me get home. Screwed up when I went into that forest. Making pylons on there would have been a waste of time. It was just too dense. And going in was fine. I went in too far, and then I got too carried away looking for the resin. And for a moment I stopped paying attention, but at least I had paid attention as much as I had, because thank goodness I was able to walk my way back, retrace my steps. Thank goodness. I'm heading right over to this one specific place because it looks like there's grain there, but it'll either be grain or it won't be grain. And it'll be okay either way. And it's probably grain, but it's probably not mature. So there's the answer right there. It's flax. But yes, I correctly identified it was grain. But none for me to eat, and actually we're fine on grain right now. What we need to find next are berries. So we have vegetables and we have protein. And I'm very, 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 very much up for every piece of flax I can get my hand on, and I'm pretty sure that's what I'm seeing over here, some flax. Doesn't mean it's mature, but... And I've probably been here before, but doesn't matter. I see something that might be flax. I'm going to go check it out. Okay, great. So I've got that pylon there. Can't see the next one, but where's the sun? There's the sun. It's 10 in the morning. So this is in the east. So this direction here would be east. So if this is east, this is south. Of course, my base is west. So yes, I'm going to go away from pylons. I have plenty of dirt to make more pylons, though. I have a trunk full of to make more pylons. And so the reason I'm doing this is exactly what I just said, is I want to go where I haven't been before, so that I can find grains and things that I haven't harvested or seen before and already picked over. Finding berries is a good thing too. I'm going to have to find a good place to put up a pylon if I'm going to go this deep this way, which obviously I'm going this deep this way, so I guess there's not really a question whether I am or not. That might be a good spot for a pylon. If I'm going to go this way. Although if this is all gravel, which it is, I wonder, is that bauxite? It's bauxite or it's chert. So right now there is absolutely no reason for me to go this way. You know, that way, you know, could have some things, but this over here, not interested. I'm going to kind of hit this diagonal. I want to see what that red colored rock is, if that's bauxite or not. It's too far away for my eyes to be able to distinguish. It looks awfully red, looks awfully bauxite-ish to me. Thank goodness I didn't stay lost. There's no way that I can't say that I didn't get lost, because I did get lost. Yeah, so that's bauxite. So bauxite, much closer to that temporary base of mine. Yeah, we can see that one up there. I wonder, is this ice? Oh, look at that, resin. We do pick up resin these days. So we are looking at pine trees. I'm curious about if that's glacier ice or not, because it'll help preserve my food better. And that little thing that I call a cellar. Oh, look at that, more resin. Fantastic. Okay. Actually, yeah, that's right. I've seen a polar bear over here too, so I got to be on my toes about a polar bear. Could have been a polar bear, but it wasn't. Snow does not help with the That thing might not have been a polar bear, but that is a polar bear. So snow does not help you with keeping your cellar. Oh, cool. Snow is not falling on me like I expected it would. Oh, and the glacier ice, it doesn't melt. It just sits in your storage. Oh, this is packed stuff. I don't want the packed stuff. Packed stuff doesn't help me. Is all of it packed that I've just picked up? Yeah, I can't make cellar ice with that. I sure don't want to tangle with that polar bear. But I wouldn't mind some glacial ice. Don't want packed ice. Hello, polar bear. There, I just threw some snow at you, dude. Do you care? I wonder if that's bauxite right there. Huh. Is there any glacial ice underneath here? Yeah, just the packed stuff. Packed stuff doesn't work. I'm not sure why Tyron decided to make the packed stuff, but it actually kind of makes sense to me, I think. It sits underneath all that weight, which this stuff hasn't, but, you know, maybe at some point it has, you know, if we're, you know, role-playing here. But it doesn't matter. Would have been nice to have glacier ice. My food's staying fresh enough in that little thing I call a cellar. None of this area right here is going to give me food. I might find some berries out here, but... Okay, so I'm glad to have freed up that slot. Now I've just freed up another slot. Alright. I know I've tried to go... this being east and this being west, I know I've tried to go north from my base before, and the terrain was nothing that I liked. We are farther east from my base, and I have no specific reason to go to my base right now. I've got another 12 in-game hours to go before my leather's going to be ready. Since it's not actually a base, it's just a place where all of my things live till I get done with whatever activity I'm doing at a temporary base, which in this case is the leather. Hello, fox. You know, it's not a base, it's just temporary. Yeah. Oh look, resin right there. Let's just look some things up. Windmill rotor. I do have the millwright mod on here. Anyways, the rotor, that one takes one, but I have to make this so it takes two. If I want the 8, it takes 2 pieces of resin. Make an axle, so that takes fat, so it doesn't take resin. The angled gears do take 1 resin each. I think I've got plenty of resin. Bales take sticks and linen. And I don't think I can do the millwright stuff. I don't have enough things to be able to afford making that. Well, 4 cells, so each cell is going to cost me 1 linen. And you can put 5 sets of 4 on a normal rotor. And you know what? We're not playing some big, you know, normal playthrough here. So I do want, I can see that there. In a big normal playthrough, I'd be making gigantic windmills, right? I mean, that's just how it is. That's what I would do. Guaranteed that's what I would do. So what I'm looking for right now is a place where I can get... Gotta be out in the open. It can't be in the middle of the forest. At least I have a chance to find some things in the forest. This is not the dense forest like that other one I was in. I could actually see a little bit here. I can see that. Wow, I got him with 3 because I got one that double tapped him. That is good. And I must have another spear right here. If you note, I continue to never collect the bones. The reason I'm not collecting the bones is because they just serve me no purpose in this play style. I don't think. If I find out that I'm wrong about that, well then I guess I'll kill some animals and collect lots of bones. Okay, so if I squeeze out right out here, I can see that pylon that tells me home is that way. Can I make this tall enough to be visible? I'm going to keep going west somewhat and hope that this thins out a little bit or stays, doesn't get thicker than this. That I can find a place to put a good place to put one of my pylons. I'm pretty sure I have one out coming this direction generally, but not near here, because I was farther west where I was exploring. I mean, up on top of that might not be a bad. So Wolf is stopping for shiny right now in the form of resin. I see resin, I'm collecting it, even though I'm quite confident I have way more than enough resin. See, I have a pylon right there and right there, but of course I can't see them through these trees. I could put one here, but then I need to take these trees down. But I still don't think it's going to be visible, so I'm not sure it's going to do me much of any good. Let's see if there's a better spot for one. Did you just... Okay, that was a quack, not a squeak from a pup. What is that? Oh, that's this fruit tree stem, okay. Or trunk, whatever. Okay, so yeah, this is very much opened up and we can see those there. I have a huge gap between where those are and my home. I think I need another pylon over here somewhere. So I'm going to go put one in over here somewhere. And please get rid of this seed. And please get that off my hotbar. And please, I need to eat fruit. Yes, I do. I need to eat some grain. Could use a little grain. So relieved to not be lost. I mean, I wasn't joking when I said I got a big old bellyache in real life. I really did. Okay, so there's that pylon there. We've got those two pylons there. But in between, there's a fair amount of space. I think maybe that hill over there is where I want to put a pylon. Because it seems to line, not seems to, it lines up pretty good with the other two that I've got out this way. And I don't know that I want to come out this way, but I'm going to. I guess I might not want to go real far from base right now, because the time for my leather to be finished is drawing close. I'm getting rid of all this crap here. I do own shears, I just don't have any with me, and boy would it be nice to use shears on this nonsense. See, from here now I can see that pylon. I can't see the one at my base because of all the trees in the way. But from there, I can't see that pylon, so it is definitely past time for me to make a pylon here. Time to take the chest off the back. Trunk off the back. It sticks away. Put that away. Put that away. And that, see, I can make so much more leather too. Okay. I really do hope that we get to have the leather before this episode's end, and if it's getting close, I'll extend the episode. But you know me, I always go over my goal, which in this playthrough is a 2-hour episode. I have gone slightly less than that, at least once, but not very often, of course. So now, I still can't see anything about home, can I? No. I think home is on the other side of that. Oh, scheisse. All but dead. Quick. What was I at? I don't know how. I had 0 life. I had 0 life. The game gave me just a tiny chance. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh. Oh, thank you for a tiny amount of grace, Tyron, Vintage Story, Dev Team. Because I was at 0. Because, oh, no, not necessarily. No. Okay. Had I not had the armor on, I would have healed 2 points. But after I used 1 bandage, I was at 1.2. Which means I only got 1 heal point, so I was at 0.2. So yeah, I was very close to death, but I wasn't at 0 yet. Oh my gosh. I'm still grateful for the grace. All I was trying to do was zoom in and say, I think my house is behind that. Good grief, Wolf. Come on, man. You invest too much to be making such stupid mistakes. Yeah, that's all I'm doing. Oh my gosh. I had 0.2. I might have had only as much as 0.1 life. That fall literally came right to the very edge, taking my life. So grateful that I didn't die. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh, good grief. It's terrifying to think how close I just came to dying. My word. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Wow. Oh my goodness. Wolf. Be more careful, man. You can't do that. So now I have no bandages. I have no bandages at base either. Which means I kind of have to go into the woods to get the horsetail. Or, well, of course, the best, it'd be great if I just healed up. Come on, rotate! Stupid scroll wheel. Not the scroll wheel, stupid Vintage Story for not responding to it. I'm sitting here scrolling my mouse to get onto the 0 slot, and I'm just sitting there on 9, and I'm scrolling, and I'm scrolling, and I'm scrolling, and it's doing nothing. That's the kind of stuff that I call playing against the game. Okay, so whatever you're doing, Wolf, you can take no damage. Not even teeny little fall damage from taking too large of a leap. You've got to be beyond conservative. But you're going to go get that flax. Let's make no question about that. You're going to get the flax. We don't get to stop playing just because we're totally ready to die. And we'll collect berries while they're sitting in front of us, because the ones we have are not many and are not long for the world. So let's get rid of the seed. Let's not do anything to damage ourselves. I have been told and assured repeatedly that if I keep my health at max, at full, if I stay up here around 1500, I will regain my hit points more quickly. That source comes all the way from Tyron, to 2 different players, 2 different people that I know and that I trust. So I'd love to see that confirmed in the code somewhere. Oh, a temporal storm? Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's what I needed, right? We need to get back to the trader without taking damage from drifters. And I need to get into that trader's bed, and I need to sleep through this storm. Oh my gosh. And you have a stupid mod that tells you when the storms are coming, Wolf, but you never look at it anymore. I used to look at it. I used to pay attention. I don't know what happened in my brain that I quit looking at it. Maybe when it got to the time I didn't care if there was a temporal storm or not, because I could handle it at that point. Maybe that's when I quit paying attention to my mod. One of the reasons I love this mod is because it alerts me to oncoming temporal storms. I haven't been paying attention. Hey Wolf, you cannot be getting hit by drifters. I am curious about one thing. Medium, so whatever, I just can't take damage. I think I'm very close to home now. Well, in fact, that is the pylon. That is the home pylon. Okay, which means the trader is right up here. I just need to get in. That's... Oh my gosh, I'm not home. I am home, aren't I? Are I not home? Yes, I am home. Okay, so that was the home pylon, but it isn't really. It's just almost the home pylon. I have got to get into this guy's wagon and get in his bed and get to sleep and not die. I'm going to feel my belly full first. There we go. Oh my goodness. Wow. Well, with this, I think I don't think there's any problem or question that we're going to see that first batch of leather done, because we just passed 7.5 hours in that bed, which means if the time was telling things correctly, the leather should be done now. And guess what it is? It is done. Let me please get rid of this stupid seed. Yeah, I picked that up. I heard me pick something up, but I didn't know what it was. Oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh! It's because it flies. The maple tree leaves do fly. They do that in real life as well. That's how they spread and, migrate across land. Okay, let's, I don't want to deal with you right now. So let's put you in there. I looked for glacier ice, people. But all I found was packed glacier ice. I want to get rid of things. In fact, I pretty much want to just empty my inventory. Because we're making leather bags, people. We're making leather backpacks. And we have, what are we going to have, 84? Oh, no. Yes, okay. It takes 8. So here's the first backpack. Bing, bada boom, bam. Number 2, 3, number 4. All right, now. It's glorious beyond glorious. I'm gonna place you, and place you. I have no desire to have you in my inventory now. Besides leather, okay. So in addition to leather, to make my armor with, I need wine. I think I need 2 for the body. Which we're going to make first. So I'm not making the jerkin. The jerkin is what you make to put metal over, okay? This is the straight up armor here. Okay. So 1 piece of twine there, and then an awful lot of leather. 18, 19, 20, 21, 22. And we just say expensive because, boy, that is expensive. Will I have enough to make all 3 pieces? I'm not so concerned about the helmet. Okay, so a piece of twine there. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. 1 there, and there. I think I have enough to make all 3 because I believe the helmet requires 3 pieces. And 7. It requires 5 pieces and I have 7. It requires 7 pieces and I have 7. Well, what's wrong with your brain? It's addled, man. H, armor stand. 5 boards and 2 hay bales. So in order to, okay, so let's do, while we're thinking about it, make and stack bandages. Yes, I know I said bandages instead of bandages. It was not accidental, it was deliberate. Okay. Okay, do we have any lumber? I don't think we do. We certainly have logs and we certainly have saw. Oh, wait a minute. So these are done. And if I'm going to, here's the deal. Just because I made armor doesn't mean I have all the leather. Just because I made leather backpacks and leather armor does not mean I have all the leather that I need. I do not have all the leather that I need. I have all the leather that I need to have made them. I must have leather to keep them in good repair. So we have all kinds of leather here. This is rotted. Wow, not only rotted, but 90+% rotted. Holy crap, that's from the bear. Didn't know I had it that long. This is fresh for 8 hours. Oh, guess what? This is a full stack, so we don't have to think about anything. We just, boom, get it in there. Now it's going to be preserved. Now, let's, I don't know what I have in the quote cellar, the storage vessel. There might be some leather in there. There might not. I don't know. I don't care. Let's find out. Because if there is, then, you know, I had kind of not been sure whether I was going to do more leather or not. Well, now I am, because I just realized, hey, dummy, gotta repair the armor. Okay, so let's get the strong tannin going. It'll be ready before this stuff is... We have to do it twice also, so it's actually a 2 full day process. So let's get, we got oak logs all over the place, so we need 10 of them. I have seen GG Beyond click on that and not have his crap fly out of his hand like mine just did. I am jealous. I think it's ridiculous. That's what it does. I think you should be able to click on that and it'd be just fine. And it works for GG. Why won't it work for me? Okay, so what have we got for logs in here? We got plenty of stuff in here for logs. We need 5 boards. I grabbed the saw already. They come in 12, so that's my minimum I can grab. That's great. Let's put the saw away. And we'll figure out where that stuff's going later. And then we need, we need grass. That's right, we need grass. Did I make a scythe? I think I did make a scythe. I made a scythe, but maybe I didn't bring it with me. Oh, there it is. Okay. I don't know what goes into a hay bale. Hay. Okay, that's just called hay. I don't know how many... Okay. So I only need 16 pieces of grass. Okay. I'm not trying to go into the grass collecting business right now. But I do want to make two pieces of hay, as it's called. So I have one more piece than I need. Boom, boom. 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 Why am I saying boom? Don't care. So we are absolutely for sure going to leave this base intact, this building. Not because it's my home base, but because I'm going to leave stuff here, and if I ever happen upon it again, well, bless me or whatever. That grass absolutely nowhere. Let's put that grass in there, not because it matters. Yeah, let's take this stuff off. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you for all that you have kept me alive through. Thank you. Yeah, that's not how you do it. So just shift and right click. Okay. I have leather armor. Now what did I keep saying? 0 penalties. 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%, 100%. Okay. That's what I call great general purpose armor. Which armor protects you better? The gambeson. By how much? I don't know. But there is no question as to whether it protects you better or not. Okay? It's just absolutely it protects you better. And I learned something else watching a video today. I learned that you can use your hammer to turn chalk or lime into lime. Just put it in your crafting grid. So you don't have to go through this slow, laborious, boring process of grinding. Whoa! Whoa! That was lightning, by the way. And not just kind of lightning, that was serious lightning. Okay. We're getting some weird noise now, too. Did something happen? Did a fire get started? Why are we hearing Why are we hearing that sound now? There was a gigantic flash inside my base. And yeah, listen to what we're hearing. I don't understand. So I could sit here and do this. Or I can do what I was just taught. It will take 1 durability from your hammer for each piece of stone that it breaks. Okay, so I just gave up some durability. But now look, I'm done. I'm done. I don't have to use the stupid quern for an hour. Oh, no silly. Alright, I'll be right back and we're going to end the episode, but somebody needs attention. Alright, so we're back to end the episode. Yeah, it was my dog that needed my attention, and under most circumstances, my dog will win over you. Sorry. I have responsibility to the dog. I don't have any to you. Anyways, thank you so much for watching. Do appreciate it, and hope you can tell I'm having fun playing. And boy, I don't like getting lost, and I'm so grateful that I found my way back out. I'm glad I didn't panic. I'm glad that I stopped and took some meat and thought about things for a second and realized the biggest part of the mistake that I just made was what I was getting ready to do, and went back to the forest and found my way back out. So if you like what I'm doing, please do consider subscribing to my channel. And for all of you that already have, I am so grateful. I don't take it for granted. It's flattering to me that you would do that. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if you like this video, please consider clicking on the like button. And if you don't like it, and you feel like you want to click on the dislike, go ahead. But I ask a small favor, please tell me what it was you didn't like about it, so that I can learn. And of course, you are under no obligation to do that. But, it's a little request. But I would appreciate any questions, comments, thoughts that you have to share. I would love to get some messages posted on my videos. It's not that I don't ever get any, but most of you are silent, and that's okay. But if you think of something, please share it. Maybe other people will enjoy it too. At any rate, come watch the next video with me, won't you? Thank you so much, and goodbye.